Hello and welcome back to the Sawblade 666 YouTube channel. I'm Daniel Sawblade.
And I'm Cartoon Ryan.
And
Abbie Stabby.
Yes, with us again.
Hello.
Today we're going to talk about this book, Brom, Darkwerks. And it's by FPG Publishing. And Brom is an artist I've been looking at for a long time now, probably since the mid-90s is when maybe a little earlier, mid-90s for sure. He's done everything from book covers, a lot of fantasy, sci-fi art, gaming stuff for movies, and I've always been into it, and maybe even at times when I didn't know who he was, because there was a lot of things in the 90s that were very prominent that he did that you would see if you visited comic book stores or bookstores back in the day. His stuff was everywhere. He's still working and, quite prolific. But, and I, strangely enough, I haven't owned any of his books till just recently. So, and I'd seen this one floating around since the late 90s, so it's one that I've flipped through before and I'm somewhat familiar, but just till now I've owned. Anyway, real quick, I gotta brag about this because he actually bought one of my t-shirts years ago.
Oh,
very true. Awesome. Very true.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
Back in 2015 it was 2015 when I first had t-shirts that I made of my own stuff to sell. He was one of the first people that bought a t-shirt from me online.
Wow. So he knows your work.
I guess so.
That's really cool.
Yeah, super cool. In fact, my business partner at the time said, I think that he goes, do you know that artist Brom? I'm like, yeah, what about him? I think he bought a t-shirt. I'm like, cool. Really? Yeah, look, and he showed me, and we checked the name, and it's him.
Wow.
So
how cool.
Yeah. Anyway, dude, just kind of a flip through of this and discuss it.
It's signed as well, by the way.
So
that's legit.
Nice little touch.
Man.
Found it that way, too.
Where did you get this one again?
Oh, it was probably a couple weeks ago. 3 weeks ago?
It was...
or a month ago? It was a month ago.
Like that.
Yeah, it was a month ago. But yeah, so just the intensity of colors in this person's work is just it's insane. His sense of color,
dude.
This is childhood stuff, which is insane.
To say that's childhood stuff.
Awesome.
Like what age?
My word.
Teenager.
Good God.
Dude, he was 14 when he drew that.
I should just quit now.
Amazing.
Look, early 20s when he did that.
Man.
Yeah, this guy's sick. He
wow.
A lot of cool stuff.
Meant to be.
But yeah.
Definitely fantasy art. Yeah.
Fantasy and sci-fi.
Yeah.
This is so good.
It's a really nice mix,
it really
I would
is.
say.
That's powerful.
It is. And here's
strong.
It's very strong and powerful, but this is what I love. When you know what you're doing, you can break the rules.
Yeah.
Dead center in a composition's a big no-no, actually. But he pulls it off.
That looks like a still shot from a movie.
Yeah. It's like a regal old
like an epic scene in a movie.
The structure in the background, since it's triangular, helps with the flow of the composition. Otherwise, it just usually doesn't work when you're smack dab in the middle.
And I tell you what, his just the way he draws female figures as well is like a big.
I love it.
I love it. Like big favorite of mine.
Again, with the just the powerful motion of stuff he has.
Yeah, he really captures, like Elseworld type stuff.
Yeah, he's done stuff for Elric.
Yeah,
I think the book covers.
Yeah.
But
oh man, that's bad.
a lot of man, a lot of gaming stuff. I can't remember exactly all the gaming
That's
stuff.
epic.
He did stuff for Doom, the video
Oh, okay.
game, like the
Yeah.
cover art and stuff.
Badass.
But I love these zombies. These are great. Here's what I was going to say too about him. Abby might agree with this. Incredibly stylized,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
realistic at the same time.
Yeah.
It has that like really nice balance
Yeah.
for sure.
I mean, especially right in here, man. I mean,
Yeah.
look at those muscles.
Oh, I love it.
It pops, man.
Great with great with costume design.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean,
I agree.
it's just so much.
Oh, man.
Yeah, it's sick, isn't it?
That shit looks like something like a cross between Mad Max type stuff and
Yeah,
I don't know
Hellraiser.
what- yeah.
Yeah.
Holy moly, look at that.
Yeah,
It's that perfect balance between like sci-fi and fantasy, I would say.
Yeah, that's great.
it's awesome.
Such a good pose, man. So
Right?
natural.
Here's your Mad Max stuff
Yeah,
too.
yeah, definitely.
That definitely is on some gaming shit. I'm sure.
I bet, yeah.
Looks like Cyberpunk, the game. I'm sure people out there are probably, no, that's from this and that. Or
No,
whatever."
yeah, I'm sure.
Put in the comments.
Yeah,
we're
we,
ignorant to the.
Oh yeah, I don't know.
To the-
I don't know half the shit I look
I'm
at.
not a gamer. We were looking at this image yesterday, and I had to say to Daniel, I really liked how he's got double the.
That's what I was
Double
looking.
pec
Yeah,
design.
That's
double
not some-
pecs. That's
Yeah, it's not something people usually consider.
I've
when
never
they
seen
do it,
that.
but it makes sense.
Because going back to games, there's in Mortal Kombat the final boss from the first one, Goro. He has the 4 arms like that, but it's not double pec.
No.
It makes
It's
sense. that
double
way.
abs
Yeah.
basically. That's really
Structurally
cool.
more sound if you think about it, because he's got
I would say so.
you know,
Because what do you got? You got to have pecs for the next set of arms
Yeah,
too. It
yeah.
makes more sense.
I love this. Well, on this side, it looks like a big gnarly vein going across it, and here it looks like a kind of a dug-in scar.
Yeah.
Great design,
Right.
man. I love that.
Yeah.
That would be a great figure.
Oh, 100%. That's easily, I'd say, this
That's your
one and the
favorite?
next page are my favorites. It's just such good character design.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
really
It's a
is.
really nice sinister look, and just the like warm fire lighting that he's got on it. It just brings it all together so nicely.
And these color palettes in these pieces are really uniquely him. I
Yeah.
don't really see. It's not derivative of too much of other
No,
things that I've seen.
I think
There's some Doom
artists
stuff.
Yeah, that's Doom.
definitely. I
You
think,
probably even recognize that from back in the day.
probably. Yeah, I know from the monster. Yeah,
yeah,
the
there's
demon.
artists like him and Paul Kidby who does the artwork for the
Yeah.
Terry Pratchett novels. They both have a really good sense of like color and character work, where it has that sense of realism, but the exaggeration where he puts it in just really ties it all together very nicely.
This one's kind of like you, Abby, if you had muscles.
In another lifetime, maybe.
Oh, I love this. This
Yeah.
Conan freak looking guy.
Slicing them.
That's so good.
Yeah, it's good motion. Oh, that's good too. Wow.
Now, this is the one I
I've
recognize.
seen that.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
an ad. It was using an ad, and it was like a game, Dark
Yeah.
Sun or something, I
There she
think.
is again.
Might be wrong.
Dark Souls?
Dark Souls.
Dark Souls or Dark...
I don't know. I've
I
seen
think that's
that
a section of this is
Was Dark Souls in
Dark
the...
Age.
Dark Ages or Dark Age. I don't know.
Again,
I'm
not
more
a
of
gamer,
like
excuse
I'm
me.
more of like an adventure gamer, not
It does have a title
RPG.
page somewhere in here where it does say
Yeah.
certain points, but
I don't have time to try every RPG or role-playing.
No, same.
I wish, but
Yeah, I just play video games every now and then when I have time.
Yeah, these are landscapey
Wow.
ones. Yeah. This has a very...
Those structures kind of have like
Star
a
Wars.
Star Wars. That's what I was
That's
going
what I
to
was
say.
thinking.
Star Wars vibe to it.
This alien in particular does,
Yeah,
too.
Tatooine looking stuff.
That's not really Star Wars.
No, but the building
Yeah.
shapes, dude.
This is cool, too.
Yeah,
This one.
I really dig that. Yeah, wow,
It's this
good
way.
stuff. Yeah,
More landscape ones. Let's kind of skip
oh,
those.
dude,
Isn't that
is
sick?
badass.
oh, that Lady Death is wonderful.
I like that, too.
Oh yeah,
The
that's
evil army.
beautiful.
You remember Evil Ernie and Lady Death, right?
Oh yeah, yeah, classic, man.
Oh, is that who that is?
that's
Evil
him.
Ernie?
Yeah, that's Evil Ernie.
Ah, I've never
Yeah,
read Evil
underneath.
Ernie, but I know what the character
I
looks like.
really love.
Yeah, I
this,
like that too.
This shit right here, dude.
Really good.
That's probably my favorite one so far. They're all badass, but
Look how incredibly large you made those
Yeah.
pistols. They have
it's
weight.
crazy too.
They have
Oh yeah,
weight, too.
yeah, they do. They're huge. He's got like a Confederate army. I guess he's an undead from back then or
Yeah.
something. That's really cool.
Yeah, that's really nice colored
Wow.
color work.
God, I love this. I love that face.
It's really good.
That's striking, man.
Almost has a Bernie Wrightson
Yeah,
Frankenstein.
You know
it
what? Yeah.
does.
Yeah, I can see that.
Good design choice on cutting the sword off there.
Yeah.
Cracked in half there. Oh man.
I really love the color here on this image.
Super intense.
I love the blues. And then the dark around it. It's just like that. You just focus in on her.
This one's so good.
Yeah, that one's good too. They're all great, man. I haven't seen one that's
This is your style, Abby.
Oh, that's totally the sort of thing I would want to draw, definitely.
this is
Yeah. Oh, man. I know. I
The
love
light coming in
that.
through there.
yeah,
Yeah, that kind of Frankenstein-looking
that's
character.
epic. Yeah, it's all stitched up. That's badass. Oh man.
Nosferatu looking
Yeah.
guy.
He's really good at just action poses as well,
The
which is very
the
difficult thing to do.
poses and the faces and the costume design, the
Yeah.
character
Really,
design
really
is
good.
epic.
There's
Really,
always
really
like energy to it, and it never looks
Yeah.
stiff. That's what I really like.
And then the don't discount the backdrops behind the characters.
Oh, nice.
man.
Background, yeah.
The backgrounds are just amazing.
Yeah. Incredible.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just amazed every time.
Yeah.
It's one of those artists.
Oh man. He really knows how to capture lighting perfectly
Yeah.
too.
There's a Frazetta piece that does
Yeah.
this similar lighting. Very cool.
Yeah, because some of the lighting he does is very classic
Mm-hmm.
looking.
I love the element of these leaves floating around.
Yeah.
Really creates.
It makes me think of that
Movement,
one we
yeah.
saw earlier with the zombie cowboy. The cards were floating around like
Yeah.
that too. Man, look at that.
So yeah, this is a card design.
Oh, okay.
I'm not sure which game, but
Yeah, that is badass.
That one's so
That
good.
is killer.
one of my favorites in here.
So is that.
Very
Yeah.
kind of Ray Harryhausen.
Yeah.
I love the sketches they've included in here too. I don't
Mm-hmm.
know how well they show up on the camera, but every other page has like these little thumbnails.
little-
It's the
This
one
is
of
really
the-
super cool. I almost enjoy these as much as
Yeah.
the paintings. Really,
I'd just have a book just of those, to be honest. That would be really cool.
absolutely,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. It's
I dig that.
It's cool,
God, I'd totally commission him to do just a bunch of ghouls
Yeah.
right?
on a page.
There's one of his little sketch drawings in here that absolutely kills me laughing. It's just a really unserious looking little dinosaur character. I think it's on one of the upcoming pages. Oh, it's too good.
Man, stuff that goes on in this guy's head. That's
This-
really cool.
Guy can draw and paint like
Yeah, he
nobody's
can.
business.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Again, very Wrightson to me. I love it.
Yeah. This thing here.
It's sick, isn't
Look
it?
at those front legs. They're like almost like people arms.
Yeah,
They're super muscular, and then it's a
Yeah,
rib cage
Very
right.
sinewy.
and a spine, but then he's got muscles. Oh,
Yeah.
that is crazy.
I love the metallic headpiece right on
Yeah.
the top of the skull.
It's all chained up and shit. That's spooky. Wow, man.
Epic, huh?
Yeah.
You didn't know
That-
about Brom? huh?
Look
Oh.
at that. That and that.
Sick. Yeah.
Look at that. All in one plane. You know, it's all
Yeah.
following the same angle.
It's moving.
Yep.
You know.
Yeah, he's lunging
He's not.
forward.
Yeah, he's not moving, but
No.
but the piece is moving.
Yeah.
It creates motion the way he
so
painted
good.
that. Yeah.
The tattered wings. Oh man, it's perfect.
I love this. The robe, but it's kind of like a wing.
Yeah.
And again, lovely color palette with the kind
Excellent
of light
choice of
purple
colours.
tones in there.
Yeah. Yeah. His mastery of color. is quite a treat to look at.
This is hard to pull off. I don't know if people can see this, but drawing a kid in the correct proportions.
Oh, yeah.
Look at that. That's perfect.
Yeah.
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 And it's crazy seeing like the thumbnails next to the larger finished versions of the image too.
Yeah. Yeah, that is cool. That's good catch.
As many fantasy painters as there are, I have to say it again, his stuff doesn't really remind me of... There might be hints of things, but it's not directly influenced by anything else to me. It's his stuff.
Yeah, he has his own style. That's pretty obvious.
And it's amazing to have that and to be this good.
Yeah.
I mean, this work is, almost 30 years old, but he is still kicking butt.
That's awesome. Good for him, man.
Yeah.
And he bought one of your shirts. That's cool.
Yeah.
Right?
I can't get over that. Yeah.
I love the way he draws women. They just look so fierce. There's the dinosaur.
Oh, right there.
Yeah.
Look at him. He's
hilarious.
just a little guy.
Yeah, I love his face. Kind of derpy.
I love this armor design of like
That's what I was
looking
looking at.
the spine on the
I
back.
love that face, dude. That
It's so
skull
good.
just screaming.
Look at this
That's
thing.
cool, though. You see the sketch and then the final form on the left.
It looks so
that's
actually
really cool.
thick and muscular instead of just looking like a flat drawing. It looks like it could be
Right.
a physical thing.
Yeah,
a lot of
it pops.
weight. A lot of
Yeah.
weight. Yeah. Notice that it doesn't pull too far away from his initial sketch.
No.
Same with the archer that we were looking at
Yeah.
earlier. Is very similar pose.
Just
Man, that was
the
wacky.
drawing is just incredible. The drawing ability with
Wow.
That's cool.
this reminds me of like some shit that would be on Verotic or Danzig stuff,
Yeah.
doesn't it?
Yeah,
With the
for
cowl and the
sure.
way the wings look. Yeah.
I love this because of the jaw protruding, and then there's
You
it's
see
open.
behind it,
You
yeah.
see through it because he's
Yeah.
an undead warrior.
Super cool.
Mm-hmm.
Look at this crazy thing.
Yeah.
Oh,
Crazy
the
thing
gargoyle.
is, this stuff looks like it really. It could be
Exists,
real.
yeah.
Yeah, like it could exist.
Well, it is. Oh, you're right, Abby. Dark Age.
Ah, so yeah.
It's a
okay.
game. It's
Yeah.
some collectible card game
Okay.
from back in the day.
Mm.
Man, again, great armor
Yeah.
design
Yeah.
and helmet design.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember
It's
seeing this
fantastic.
back then, but I never
Mm-hmm.
got into it, obviously. But I remember this art,
Yeah.
and back then I was like, "Holy shit, that's so rad!"
Mhm.
You know. Look at these, like, this is weird. These syringes
Yeah,
hooked up
yeah.
like veins to his arm.
Great. Crazy, dude.
Just like stitching up her arm here. It's so good.
Wow.
And because his character design is so strong, they all look like they could be their own very fully fledged characters.
They really
like,
do.
None of them seem like generic background character number 3.
He
or
doesn't
anything.
repeat himself with anything
Not
either.
not really. No.
It's like some artists, they and I fall into that trap where I get repetitive with
Oh,
certain
yeah, me too.
things, and he's not doing it. I mean, a lot of the elements are the same, but it's not repetitive in the least.
Amazing character design.
Big time.
I mean that.
Yeah,
I
that
mean
is-
that's just crazy. I want to know what he's pulling from. You know, all artists pull from
Yeah.
something. I want to know what's his reference look like. You know what I mean? Like
it'd be
what-
cool to see
Yeah.
how he works, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, might be worth watching that documentary about the D&D artists again,
Mm-hmm.
Eye of the Beholder, because there is a little bit of an interview section in there with him.
Yeah, that'd
There
be cool
is.
to-
There
Yeah.
is. I didn't listen. I should have been listening.
Yeah.
Great
Wow,
stuff.
man.
Oh,
Good
that's
poses.
stunning. And it's great as well because a lot of these outfits are the type of things that could realistically be made.
Yeah.
So he would have a really good career as a costume designer.
He
like,
would.
Everything else
Yeah.
considered.
Just straight up character design is all he could. I mean, he could do it for any major studio or
It's
game studio, movie studio,
It's-
anybody.
so good. Well,
Wow, man, that's intense. Whoa,
Oh, it's
what the hell is
yeah,
that
it's
thing?
the
Wow.
It's because when he does skin tones, they're so soft, like a classic painting. But when he does the more modernized monstrous stuff, it's really textured.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
God, look at those fingers.
It's unbelievable.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just really, really, really cool stuff. Anyway, that's a flip through.
That's a great find right there.
There's the man himself there.
Oh.
Yeah, Brom, a visual treat. One of my favorites.
Oh yeah, I can see why.
Glad you got to get introduced by
Brom.
Yeah, so pick this book up. Check out his other work, and check out our other videos of stuff we talk about.
Yeah, for sure.
Like and subscribe. Thank you, Abbie, for joining us.
Oh, you're welcome.
And check out our Thursday night live streams. We go live here on YouTube, 7 p.m. Central every Thursday. We just hang out and chat and just draw and chill. Just talk about everything going on. Come join us.
Cool.
Catch you later.
See you.